Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brine from Apex Detail. Before we get started with today's video, your feedback, very important, huge to the channel. If a video has helped you in any way, a thumbs up or a thumbs down, maybe even comment. If the channel helps you, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps a lot with me bringing you content, what type of content, and how I deliver it. Very important. Let's get into today's video, which is about road salt, or a better word, brine. We're looking at the side of my pickup, salt brine splashed up into the fender wells, underneath the vehicle, up the side, on the wheels, on the side steps. Absolutely drives me crazy. Road brine is a liquid mixture, sometimes calcium chloride, sometimes magnesium chloride, mostly sodium chloride, and that is a mix they use to pre-treat the road. Cost effective because it's liquid form. It doesn't bounce down onto the roadway and bounce off the road. It just splashes onto the road from a tank on the back of a truck and sticks there. And when it starts to snow or sleet or turns to ice, they add rock road salt to that mix to make things worse. For me personally, I want a product that goes after that filmy, slimy mess, and that's its only job. Yes, I'm going to hear down in the comment section, can I use this, I use this, I use that instead. Go ahead. I want to use something that is made strictly for the salt and brine, to neutralize it, break it down so I can rinse it free, continue on with the wash process. And here I have Eastwood Road Salt Neutralizer. The container I have here is enough to make 21 gallons of the solution, 6 ounces to every gallon. And I have a little hand pump sprayer that is about half a gallon or 1,750 milliliters. So we're going to use 3 ounces of the Eastwood Road Salt Neutralizer. Spray it onto the vehicle, let it set for a few minutes, rinse thoroughly, and then continue on with the wash process. You do not want to just go to straight rinsing. All you're doing is reactivating the road salt, pushing it further deep into cracks and crevices where you never know where it can dwell and start the rusting process. You want to break that down with the neutralizer first and then get it wet and rinse. I don't hold any of it back. I use all of it that's mixed up. I get it on there heavy, let it run down the side of the vehicle. If you're indoors, it will easily dwell on the surface for 4 to 5 minutes without starting to dry out. I also quickly get tired of that pump sprayer, and I do have a batch mixed up in one of our keg sprayers. Pump that up in the morning. We're good to go all day long with that. The keg stays in one place, the hose stretches out, and that's all we drag around the vehicle with us. Get out your stool, your knee pads, your roller bed, your creeper. Get under there as far as you can reach and spray this up into all of the cross members, any of the cavities within the frame or the suspension, and let it dwell. After about 4 to 5 minutes, if you're outside in direct sunlight or it's a breezy, warm day, that's going to be quite a bit less. But let it dwell and then rinse thoroughly. Even if it does start to dry out a little bit, just like some of the shampoos out there, once you hit it with water, it does reactivate it and you can rinse it free. But take your time and rinse all of that junk out of there. There are a couple different versions. There's Salt Gone and some other ones. Most are safe for sealants and coatings. This vehicle is coated, and I'm going to show you that it did nothing to degrade or break down the coating. I like this one here because it doesn't leave any type of protection behind. One or two of the other ones leaves a little bit of protection behind, and I don't want that to mask any of the characteristics of my coating. Coating safe, as you can see, and beads impressively before we even get to the wash process. I like to then follow up with a nice hand wash, a bucket wash using our favorite pH neutral soap. Rinse thoroughly, and again, you could see no degradation, at least the characteristic of beading on this coating. This is BC7. And drying the car is still easy, so no remnants of a film left behind from the salt brine or the rock salt. That could be BC7. It is a fantastic coating. I would love to get it in your hands so I can get some feedback. So what I'm going to do, I'll put a link down below for BC7. You're going to have a killer price for it, and the code for it when you're in the checkout box, we'll make the code SALT, lowercase, S-A-L-T. Enjoy. The shop manager gives her nod of approval, and of course I'll put more information down below for the Eastwood Salt Neutralizer. Truck is squeaky clean, looking fantastic, and no damage done. And I have the peace of mind knowing that it's not rotting the underside of my truck. Okay guys, that's going to do it for this video. Once again, always a pleasure to spend a few minutes out of the day with you. This has been Brine from Apex Detail. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, and I'll catch you in the next video.